Hey, Bishop Alpha, we are live.
I'm fine.
Yeah, we are live. Basketball time.
Good.
I think. So finally, USA finally they made history. So how was the match? Let's start from there, Bishop.
So,
It was true.
oh man, I'm still just going on Twitter, seeing like Steph Curry is trending like 4 places. I'm seeing Curry trending, Steph, Hold, like everything is about Steph. Like this was vintage Steph Curry, like vintage Steph Curry. Like okay, let's just start. Like the Olympic has been boring. No, I knew the basketball since the day USA just released their team for the tournament. I knew the basketball is going to be the highlight of the whole Olympics. And guess what? It lived up to every expectation. First, the big dogs were around. There was the NBA chairman, Silva was around, Adam Silva was around. The France Prime Minister, Macron was there. The stadium was jam-packed. Snoop Dogg, any like Gasol, any celebrity that is in France right now was in that arena just to watch the game. And they started well, the USA started well, but Curry started awfully. First 4 threes, 0 points. Like I was like, Curry come into this game. And he was awful. Second quarter, they had to even take him out. Third quarter, he started getting in the groove, took one. Then fourth quarter, where the whole thing matters. France has cut the deposit to just 4 points. They had a 3-point attempt they missed, and Curry just said, give me the ball. As KD just threw the ball at him. First one in, Batum replied with another 3, so they were still 4 points apart. Then Steph was like, okay, let's go. It's the 3-quarter competition. He took the second shot. Not so hard, very easy. Scored. Batum lost it. So took the third one, which was the highlight of the whole thing. Two guys were on it. Like, if you see my background, I just take the picture. You see that where like, the guy flew to his highest height. And Steph still dunked that ball on him for 3 points. Like, that was crazy. And Steph did the slip. He gave them the slip thing, like, guys, over. Like, the stadium just scattered at that point. Everybody was up. Like,
Bishop, if I want to ask you, when exactly were you at the game? Where exactly did you feel like, I'm scared of it could go the way of France?
It was the closing of the third quarter.
Wow.
So France just got that momentum. Closing of the third quarter. Yes, even though USA ended with almost 10 points, but they had the momentum. And as soon as they started the fourth quarter, we went with that momentum. US was switching. LeBron and KD in. They didn't get the formation. They didn't get it at all. Ed was in. It was not working. They told me it was not working. Davis, Pamadepayo, nothing was working. And Embiid, we're going to talk about Embiid. Embiid was having a thorough line. And I don't blame him. The fans were, anytime he holds the ball, there's this boo going up and down. And he had a technical foul. He had 2 technical fouls. They were targeting Embiid. In fact, they targeted him, and the coach had to sit him down from the third quarter line. You can't go in again. He was already on his 4th foul. So the free throw would have just been any free throw. So they couldn't risk it. So they just said, okay, just sit down. Don't worry, we'll win this for you. So at the starting of the 4th quarter, France was actually with the momentum. And it shows Curry had 2 turnovers. Was trying to pass the ball to LeBron. They took it from him. The second one, they took it from him and he fouled the guy. The guy scored and they also played the free throw. So he was having I was like, wow, Curry is having a bad day. And all of a sudden he switched. He was just like, he just switched his head and that was it. Everywhere he took over the game. And right now, I know why they are taking long. They did not actually give them the gold medal. I know why they are taking long. And this is it. Before this game, LeBron was favorite for MVP. Then Yebusala was second. Right now, Yebusala is out of the picture. But right now, the Twitter word is saying Steph is going to get the MVP. Why? Because according to the record I'm seeing here, Steph had 17 threes. He made 17 threes from the semi-final to the final. He made 17 threes just from semi-final to the final match. If it was not for Steph this night, I'm telling you, France would have won this game if it's not for Steph. Steph gave them 4 threes in the row, consecutive 4 threes. like that's 12 points, and France was able to reply only 5 out of that 12. So so now there is a debate: is it LeBron just to fulfill his icon, his icon's gesture, his legendary, or you give it to Steph? Right now, Twitter is divided. Twitter is saying Steph. And right now, they've not awarded the gold medal because that's what they will call the MVP. And according to the votes right now, Steph is actually ahead of LeBron. But LeBron was ahead as of this morning. So that's why they're taking long. I'm watching
I'm watching it too.
To just present the gold medal. I know why they're taking long. It's not that the gold are not available. It's just that who
is MVP? See crowd.
It matters a lot. So it was a fun game. Like if you go on Twitter, just watch the videos of people. Like people were watching the match live and they were screaming in that. I was screaming in my parlor like, what is Steph doing? His last shot that I did the slip signature was insane. And I put it on Twitter with that picture. If I ever hear Larry Bird again from anybody's mouth as the greatest shooter, that the person fights, I will pull my cloth and start fighting the person. Like there's no discussion. This is the end. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter we have ever seen in basketball. Greatest. Another person might come tomorrow, but for now,
we don't care.
He's the greatest. Like, period.
Man, for my side, though, I think they're still waiting to present the gold medal. They're still waiting. So who's going to be the MVP now? Wow.
So the MVP, the vote is, I think, is divided. It's divided between LeBron now and not that LeBron didn't have a bad game. At this the point, LeBron didn't have a bad game. He had a good game, but for his standard, we call it average. For LeBron's standard, that was an average game. Why? One, LeBron got dunked on. No, so anybody can be dunked on. You can dunk on anybody, but he got dunked on by Yabusele, which he thought it was a foul. LeBron had like 3 turnovers. One of them was a foul, which they didn't call, but the other 2 was just on his own carelessness. That was not vintage LeBron. The vintage LeBron will not have more than 1 turnover in the whole game. But he had 3 turnovers that were and it affected the team because they actually scored the 3 turnovers. So right now they are divided and they are bringing in the France team, the Czech team, and the USA team are coming.
So which player do you really watch for this France that very good too?
For this France, so yeah, just like I said, yes.
You want to mention you want to talk about
Yabusele plays for Real Madrid. Yabusele plays for Real Madrid. I think what will happen right now, NBA team will all be for him. They will all try and sign him now. Because he's still young. He was born in 1995, so he should be 20-something years old. So
but the guy is good.
He's good. He's very good. He was one that dunked on LeBron. Apart from dunking for LeBron, he has the highest point. And I've always said him, to me, is the main character of this French team.
And not Victor. Not Victor.
No, Victor. In fact, let's even talk about Victor. So let me finish Yabusele. So I think he's going to get a review from an NBA team. An NBA team will be looking for someone like Spurs. Spurs can get him. Now, Spurs has Wembanyama. They can pair him with Wembanyama, and they have some young talent. Spurs actually have some young talent. They can get him. Golden State Warriors has a very good cap salary. They can get him. He can be a guide to. He can be a substitute to Green. I think they should do away with Green for Golden State Warriors. I don't know why they are still keeping it, but at least he's still getting on Green. So now, but Lakers cannot get him because Lakers cap is full. So I'm thinking Spurs, or he goes to a Toronto Raptors, or he goes to a Golden State Warriors.
So it will be good going to Raptors.
Yeah, it would be good going to Raptors because they have those kind of guys that have those kind of Moses with him, so he can play with them. So that one is good. That's one. Number 2 is Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
The guy played like a rookie that he was. I expected nothing less, and I said yesterday.
You said so. Yeah, you said so. Yeah,
he played like a rookie, like he was. They started the match. They gave him the ball, and he went for a 3. He scored it all right, and I said this guy will depend on the 3, and he's going to kill them because in a game of basketball, especially a final, you don't depend on your 3. There's nerves. Even Curry, he struggled when they started. He struggled with his 3. Almost lost 5 in a row. He lost 4 in a row. The 5th one, he made it. So that's how he scored his first one. And because of that, he didn't want to drive in. He didn't want to dunk the ball. He started asking for the ball outside the 2 arena. He was throwing the threes and he was missing it. And USA was rebounding convenient.
Yeah, convenient.
And I was like, this guy, you are a rookie. Don't do this. You don't do this in this kind of night. You see LeBron. LeBron took just 2 threes in the whole match. 2 threes. He made 1 and he lost 1. That's how you play. If you know you're not, that's not your strength. That's not your strength. Leave the strength to the people that are in the team. Yeah, like Busala. Yeah, Busala took 5, scored 3. So what I'm saying is he played like a rookie. He still had a lot to learn. He had a lot to learn. Although his first season was last year, the second season will be this year. Let's see how he takes it as a learning curve. I saw him crying, but he shouldn't cry. He's a young guy.
He's a young guy now.
Yes, like he has like 4 Olympics to even attend after this. So he's a young guy. He shouldn't cry up. This LeBron's third Olympics and third gold. So him too, he can also get to 3 golds. He can get to 3 golds.
Oh man, I think this Olympic is very interesting. What do you feel? This basketball game.
So generally, I'll rate it like maybe 8-6. So because of 1, so there was.
I mean, what do you rate? What's your rate?
6 over 10. 6
over 10 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking.
First of all, opening ceremony, there was a kind of bias, and because of the opening ceremony, the way they did with the Jesus and his disciples, something that was one factor that discouraged people from watching it. So, but people still felt, okay, no problem. They thought it, let's watch it. So, secondly, they started doing some games. Yeah, there are pools. I started hearing some of the reports that the game villages, some artists were not comfortable with the game villages. They have to leave. In fact, the boxing match that took place, and they said this one is a guy and it was a female. He boxed the female had to like, I'm not fighting again. You know, those kind of things. It brings your rating down. So that boxing match, that kg, I think 65 kg, 2 male actually fought the final for the female women boxing. It was 2 male that like they turned to ladies. They were the 2 that made the final. So that alone brought down the rating. So when they now got to the track event, it was fun. So the USA brought it up. Everybody came into their A game. Yeah, the track they did very well. There was no kind of misunderstanding or nothing to complain about. The track were good. Swimming was okay. I saw the swimming a lot. It was okay. Then now we are in the dancing. I saw the break dance.
The break dance. What kind of is that a game? I don't.
Say the game. They saw someone that was just doing like a crab. They were like, "Is this some break dance or what?" You know, and that one was not fun at all. I think that one also dropped their rating. Then people that brought their rating up, number one actually is the basketball.
Okay, Serbians are taking their medals now. Bronze.
Yeah, Serbian has taken their medal. Then so number one Serbia. That brought the rating up. The guy that did the shooting game from Turkey, that didn't use earpiece, didn't use eye guard, just went straight and got a silver. You know, that was an highlight of the Olympic. The Canadian team winning the 4x100 meters. That's an highlight of the Olympic. Then the basketball team. If USA have not won the basketball, it would have been another highlight. But we expected it, and they put it up. So the ladies are going to be playing tomorrow. We'll see what they do. And I think the Olympic.
So are you going to say this France? Which one is the toughest, the Serbian game or this game?
So because it's an home crowd, and the way the home crowd. The gesture of the home crowd to the USA team, to the US fans, was not actually nice. They actually came to rough handle the USA guys. But the USA guys, LeBron and KD, Bam, Embiid, those guys are not small guys. You might be looking at them from your TV. Like, if they stand beside you, you know you're beside them. But those guys are not small guys also. So they couldn't rough handle them. Like, they stood up to them physically. The first 3 minutes of the game, there was a brawl between KD and one of them. Another time, there was a brawl between Embiid and one of them. Another time, there was a brawl between them and Booker. They wanted to just rough the whole game. Let us
yeah.
The USA team was not having it. And the referee, we need to talk about the referee. The referee were biased. They were biased.
Oh, for real? Yeah, somebody said so.
How? We were calling like 3 calls. There were 3 calls that went against the US that shouldn't have. The one that they drew LeBron on the hand, as it was clear that they drew his hand. Then there was a time Booker made it 2. Booker made it 3. They recorded 2 on the scoreboard. So the coach, Steve Kerr, has to like stop the game and like, no, you have to review this. That's a 3 point. So they reviewed it and they turned it back to 3 points. So they were like, and there was one that happened to Embiid. Embiid rebounded the ball. I think it was he's this guy now. The what's it called? Gobert. Gobert pushed Embiid and Embiid fell down, but Embiid right falling down pushed him back, and it was a technical foul against Embiid. Like, I don't understand how it should be technical foul against both of them or warning against both of them. But they just gave Embiid the technical foul and they shot a free throw. So those kind of teams, like
this
Victor
Wanyama, this guy is tall.
Yeah, he's crazily tall. That I was checking their scores and I saw that LeBron has 6 rebounds. How you got 6 rebounds, I don't know. With this guy there, how you got 6 rebounds with this kind of tall guy? He's not even the only tall guy. All of them are tall.
Very tall.
Gobert, Batum, even the Yabusele, he's not that tall, but I think it's LeBron's height. Yabusele is LeBron's height. So it was just fun to watch. It was good to be there. Everybody in the arena, I know they have had their own fun watching this game.
This is beautiful. And right now, the France, they are getting their medals. I just want to witness the American style right now.
Yes, the American team, I think. So the young guys in the American team should take this as the learning curve.
The learning curve.
Tatum I'm very sure Tatum will lead the team in the next 4 years. He should be ready.
Yeah, Tatum. Yeah.
Good. Because this time, I think he played just few minutes. Tatum, Edwards.
But who impressed you most? Who
impressed you? Who impressed you, like, in terms of the bench guys or the starting 5?
The first 5 or the starting
first 5. Okay, it's going to be the first 5. I would not have been played by Curry because we've seen him do this all time over, time and time again. The person I'm more impressed with in the top 5, like the starters, is Booker. Like Booker.
Yeah.
Sure. I was surprised that physically he was there. Defensively he was there. Attack-wise he was there. He made some threes also. People are not talking about it. He made like 4 threes also. So this guy was there also. And it's passing.
What about this guy, Edward?
I was not too impressed with him because of I had high expectation from when I saw him in the town. Like, oh, this guy is like the strength of the team because he plays with agility. But I saw him like the agility was not there. It was like he was forced to be there, and I was not really happy. I was not happy with his performance. Ali Potter, I was not happy with his performance. Jrue Holiday, yes, he tried, but I was not happy. Tatum, obviously, I'm
disappointed.
Tatum, I was very disappointed. You are the MVP for crying out loud. You came into this competition as the MVP in NBA now. You can't just be playing like this.
Like this.
Like he didn't even, I think in the whole competition, he didn't play 20 minutes. In the whole competition. He didn't play 20
imagine?
Minutes. So it was sad. It was sad. And people are blaming the coach. Why are they not blaming him? There must have been some things the coach have seen that will say, no, this guy, you can't play this with this mentality. There must have been some mentality he has shown. So good for him that they want good for him. The next one, there will not be LeBron. There will not be KD. There will not be Curry. There will not be the Anthony Davis. There will not be Bam.
It's going to be difficult too, because I've not seen any flashes from this.
And those are the next. Those are the next generation. The Tatum, the Edwards, the Booker. Yes,
Booker. Yeah.
Now people are saying Paul George might lead the next one, but Paul George, we know his injury history. Is he going to be fit? Paul George is he going to be fit? Kyle Leonard is obviously in LeBron's age grade. He's 33 now. So let that fall to him 37. Will he be here? So there are some people that they are going out. These KDs, they are going.
LeBron, that's true.
Curry is gone. So is it the likes of who will be the people that will be expecting to be here? We don't know. So these guys need to step up. They need to step up. I think, as I was saying, legendary. The baton has been passed to these guys. These young guys need to right now and sit up and like we are the next generation, because the German team will not give up. The Serbian team, they will grow better because Jokic is young. We need to put that Joker is a young guy. So Joker is coming to the next Olympic for sure. So
yeah, Prof, can you hear me? Prof is joining us.
Oh, Prof is there.
Hello.
Oh, we are watching it live. Yeah. What's up, bro?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I didn't know. I just wanted to say hi to you guys. You know,
Yeah, we are
you're doing a
watching it.
great job.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
In fact, I
It's
didn't
not.
know
It's not football now.
Yeah, I didn't know Bishop is so. I mean, he's into basketball like this. I'm
Oh,
telling
you're
you.
watching the basketball. Okay, guys. Okay, it's a basketball show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. All right. And I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not
did you
following the
watch?
games. So.
you didn't watch
No,
it.
no, no, no. I didn't
Oh,
watch the game. I'm not watching the
basketball
game.
is not your game now.
It's not really my game. It's all right.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to stop by and say hi to you.
All right. Thanks, bro. Thanks. All right. Jeffrey's. Let me see. Well, for me, I think we saw that this will be the last chance that LeBron was going to get to cement his legacy. What do you think about that? This is that's Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Look
Yes.
at his comment.
So obviously, we know everybody knows this is going to make his legacy or he's going to cancel his legacy. And he himself, he knew what he was coming into. He knew what he signed up for. If I get a silver or a bronze, just remove my name from history book. So he had no choice just to show up. He has no choice than to win this. How you motivate your guys? You don't care. That's
all right. Okay, we have Jeffers with us. Jeffers. USA don't win Amo.
Finally.
Oh my.
Got it. Okay. I don't know what happened, but I think I was having some crazy time with the network. Anyway, congratulations to Team USA. They repeated what the Dream Team did in 1992. They did it again, and I think once again, I called it again. I said it was going to be like 8 points upwards for the US to win, and Steph Curry actually did it again. I think one thing that has worked for them so far in this tournament is the fact that they've taken each game as it comes. Because if you noticed, apart from the group stages, there has not been any outstanding performance. It's just been you take the bull by the horn and you just go with it. In fact, I think this final was actually the closest they've had in the whole tournament. Because if you looked at the game against Serbia, although we might want to say Serbia was the toughest team they've met so far, it was one-way Serbia until the last quarter. But looking at the statistics from today's game, I think you can just see that it was tight from the first all the way down to the last. I think it was just, even in the last quarter, they just managed to just sneak that one out because they used the advantage they had from the first, second, and the third quarter to actually get the game. But when it got to a point whereby it was looking as if the French team was actually trying to get their way back in, then finally, Steph decided to show up, and when he showed up,
so Jeffers, who is going to be the MVP for you in this tournament?
I think it's going to be LeBron.
LeBron?
It's going to be LeBron.
Bishop will disagree with you.
So that is what we have been saying. As of
it's
this
going
morning,
to be LeBron.
No, as of this morning, it was LeBron. But right now, the stat is Steph has 17 threes from semi-final to the final. 17 threes. Without those threes, I can tell you, USA does not get the goal today. Now, we can just argue also what happened to the group stage that Steph did not show up. Fine, LeBron showed up in those games. So it's tight for me. But I'm saying this because this is going to cement LeBron legacy. So I think they will give it to LeBron. But if I'm part of the voters, which I think there are 6 voters. If I'm part of the voters, I'm giving it to Steph. I'm not even thinking about it.
Wow. More say LeBron chilling.
Because I think it's going to be a tie. It's going to be a straight fight between LeBron and Steph Curry. Because if you're looking at today's game,
I think it's off.
I'm watching it. Wow, see the posture. Why is LeBron sitting down? The King James. Jeffers. Yeah, we lost you there. You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I was saying, if you're looking at today's game alone, you say Steph has it already, but I think you're going to put into consideration other games so far, and I think LeBron already has a strong case to actually deliver, to actually contend for the MVP of the tournament, basically. So I think that's where I'm leaning towards LeBron James here.
Interesting.
Okay, so yes. So if we look at the competition, it's still going to be tight because semi-final.
It's going to be tight, definitely. Sure.
If you're going to give an MVP for semi-final, it's going to be Steph. You are going to give an MVP for final match, it's going to be Steph. Now, the first 3 games, I know Steph is not even. You are not going to mention him at all. No, the first 4 games, yeah. So I think they played one before Serbia. So before the first 4 games, Curry did not show up. I can testify to that. He didn't show up. And I'm very sure LeBron must have spoken to him. And again, LeBron is the captain of the USA team for this year Olympic. So in his own game, he has to win it. You can't be your own captain and you are not winning your own sport. And you are encouraging others to win their own. And it's going to be tight, but I still believe if I'm part of the voters, I think I'm going to vote Steph for this competition. Yes, I can. Excuse me for the first 4 matches. So, but if we look at it, I look at the rating this morning. Yabusala was second, even after LeBron. But I know after this year, Yabusala they must have removed it. It's between Steph and LeBron. Serious battle. So wait to find out. Who will win the MVP.
They've not said anything now. We've not seen.
No, it's going to come out online. They're going to vote for it. It's a voting something. I think the MVP is voting by 4.
It's a voting process, yeah.
How many people is voting? You said 6 people.
Voting process, yeah. 6 people, yeah.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, I saw the voting. Like 5 of them voted LeBron. 1 voted Yabusala.
LeBron James. 1 voted exactly. 1 voted exactly. I saw it myself yesterday.
But this thing, okay, so it's official. It's LeBron.
It's LeBron.
It's LeBron. Yes, so they voted. Yes. LeBron has won.
I told you.
I wanted Curry to win this because it just came out from nowhere. This guy's just crazy. This tournament.
So I'm going to say something here. I know we are going to end this stream very soon. I'm going to say something about Curry. I think Curry has been very unfortunate to be in this era. It's been very unfortunate.
To be the same era with LeBron, exactly. Yes. Very, very unfortunate.
It was the wrong timing for him. See, you can't dispute the legacy of LeBron. LeBron doesn't need to throw threes. That's just this he does in games. You cannot dispute. It's just undisputed. Like in this game, they dunked on LeBron. Okay? But nobody is mentioning that. Why? Yeah. Because LeBron will do other things in the game. Look at the back pass he gave to Booker. Look at the way he controls the game. He controls the tempo of the game. So, I think some people will be very annoyed that LeBron is in their generation. People like KD too will be like, why is this guy in our generation? Why is this guy here? Just give us time. Come back later. No, those things matters a lot. So, I remember when LeBron took Cleveland to win Golden State in the finals. When they went to recruit KD, what was his name? Green said they actually were begging KD, like they cannot beat this LeBron, that he needs to join them to beat this guy. Like they literally begged KD, like please, this guy is a freak. Like, and then there was just KD and what's his name? Irene. There was just KD and Ivy in Cleveland, and they were taking out the Golden State stack team. So I think Curry is going to go down as the best 3-point shooter we've ever seen. I don't want to hear anybody call Larry Bird again. I don't even want to hear that name. Larry Bird.
Never see the air.
That name. Larry Bird and Co. Hakeem, anything you call them. Go and sit down. This is Curry's time. His threes is the greatest shooter of all time, the best shooter we've ever seen in this generation. Another person can come tomorrow, but as of now, Curry has it.
That's it. All right, guys, I got to go right now. Thank you so much, Bishop, for joining us. This impromptu stuff, but it is what it is. Big up to United States for winning this one.
So we'll prepare for the female one tomorrow.
Tomorrow is for the female. And do you know?
France might have a very horrible time.
Yeah, we are right. All right, Jeffers, thanks for joining us. We got to go right now. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, sure. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, guys.
I think we just managed the network basically, but at least we got the show on the road.
All right. Bye for now.